Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel, your boy Major. You know what I'm talking about? So, in keeping with the tradition, after every game, the next day after every game, try to go live to give y'all my perspective on the game, my review on the game, and everything else going forward when it comes to the game. So right now, let me give a shout out to my nephew. You know, I'm talking about my sniper on my left hand side. That's that guy, Lewis. He said, "What's good, big up? Get those likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Tell a friend or a family member about the channel." Excuse me, y'all. I'm not feeling too good today, excuse me. So the show is gonna be real quick, real quick. And I got some things to do on top of that. As always, I'm talking about. Shout out to Lewis for showing up to the channel. There goes my guy, Lewis again. Lakers for life. He said, "What's good, big unc?" Hey, man. So Lewis got two personalities. All right. Yeah, I see your picture. I know that's you. Man, shout out to Lewis again. Shout out to Lewis again. There he is, my guy. There, talking about Mooch Entertainment. That's DJ. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about. He said, "Salute." Man, please go subscribe to Mooch Entertainment. That's his movie review and movie trailer channel. Man, dope content over there. You know what I'm saying? I go over there and watch every now and again when I get a chance to. When I remember, when I don't forget, I go over there and check it out. You know what I'm talking about? But also go check out Lakers in 5, man. Please go subscribe, like, share to that content, and also join the channel. He has a membership over there, 3 different memberships. You got Lakers 7, Lakers 6, and Lakers in 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm Lakers in 5, of course, you know what I'm saying? Trust in a loyal member over there. Please go over there and join, subscribe today, and tell them that Big Maid sent you. You might get a discount. You know what I'm talking about? So this is how he does this. So without further ado, man, let's just go ahead and get off into the game. As you guys well know, yesterday we played the Chicago Bulls at home at our house, Crypto, and they beat us 146 to 115. There he is, my cousin. You know what I'm talking about? Goat James. He said, "Salute, big cuz." Oh, hey, man. Salute, Goat James. That's AKA Chris. For those of y'all that don't know, AKA let me cook this nigga right quick. But I know him as my cousin on my mama's side of the motherfucking family, all the way from Louisiana. You understand what I'm talking about? That's my guy. Jay the Scorpio, little nephew. What's up, man? He said, "Man, salute, chat. Unc, what it do? Next game." That's why I'm going with it, man. That's why I'm going with it. So it was an ass beating yesterday. It was an ass beating. I'm not thrilled by the ass whooping, especially when we had all our guys back. Rui and LeBron were on minutes restriction. But I offer no excuses. Y'all know me, man. I'm not gonna offer any excuses. But I will tell you this. I do believe, now I could be wrong, but this is just my personal belief. I do believe that the Lakers are trying to hold a certain seeding because not because we're trying to avoid anybody, but I think we're trying to see a certain team. That's just my personal thing. It's not like it ain't happened before, in sports, especially basketball. But I think that we're trying to hold to a certain seating. I don't really think we want number 2 like that and number 3. But if we can stay at 4 or 5 around in that range or whatever the case may be, I truly believe that we think that it would benefit us most. I think that the team thinks that because I really do think we want to face certain competition. We're not ducking anybody. I know it sounds silly, but it's not outside the realm of possibility that we're throwing these games, man. I mean, I don't think we should play like that. I think we should try to go out there and compete and play every game and win just about every game we can just to stay afloat. We don't want those bottom feeding teams that's behind us coming up through the ranks and supplanting us. That's what we don't want. We don't want teams who are vying for a playoff position to overtake us. We don't want to drop too far down in the seedings. But I already said that if we can stay 6 and above, I'm good with that. We don't want to drop out of contention. I'm talking about? So 1 through 6, we're still pretty much in the driver's seat. So I don't think we're going to drop that far down. But I do think that there are some components that cause me to believe that we're trying to maintain a certain seating. That's what I think. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? But let's go ahead and get off into the game. Let's get off into the game stats, and then we're gonna get off into the box score of it all. All right. So let's go for the game stats. We played pretty horrible yesterday, and the number shows. The Bulls shot 58% from the field goal. Lakers shot 48%. That's not terrible, but it ain't too good. Okay, we shot 42 from the three. That's good. They shot 46 from the three. We shot 73% from the field. They shot 75% from the field. They out rebounded us by 7, 42 to 35. They out assisted us by a Jericho mile, yo, a Jericho mile. And if you ever heard any old people tell you what a Jericho mile is, that's a mile. I mean, that's far, bro. We got 23 assists. They got 41 assists. Okay. That's one component as to why we lost the game the way we did. 41 to 23 in the assist column. Unacceptable. Okay. They got 17 steals to our 8 steals. Once again, unacceptable. They got 5 blocks to our 1 block. We ain't really got no shot blockers on the team. That's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? They got Vooch and they got other guys over there that might be tall, whatever, that might, protect the rim a little bit better than ours can. We even though we got Jackson Hayes or whatever, he's not really a shot blocker. You know what I'm saying? He's a run jump guy. So I mean that's to be expected. Now here's the thing. Remember, I was telling y'all, I tell y'all every single stream. I tell y'all, I say, if we stay under double-digit turnovers, right? In the team, we stay under double-digit turnovers, and the opposing team have more turnovers than us, and we're in single digits, they're double digits, they have more than we do, we often win the game. Or if we do have double digit turnovers, but still have less than the other team, let's say, for instance, we have 11 turnovers. Okay, that's in the double digits, but the other team have 15 turnovers. Generally, more than likely, we'll win the game. Check this out. They had 10 turnovers. We had 21 turnovers, y'all. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Now do you understand why we lost by 31 points? I mean, unacceptable. Then they kept piling it on, man. They could not miss. They could not miss. Now, in the first quarter, it was 32 to 31 them. You know what I'm saying? We was kind of evenly matched with them. Second quarter, it was 33-31 them. And then the third and fourth quarter, they blew us away. They had 39 to our 27. And then in the fourth quarter, they had 42 points to our 26. They were just on fire yesterday, man. They was on fire, and that's what it was. And we didn't help the situation because we wasn't guarding anybody, especially on the perimeter. Seemed like everybody that shot a 3, the motherfucker went in. The towel boy could have shot a 3. The son of a bitch would have went in. The rats and roaches around the arena would have shot 3s and the motherfuckers would have went in. It just get like that when it's the Lakers, yo. Like, it gets like that. Everybody goes on a fucking tear. Everybody is like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson every single fucking time they play us, bro. I don't care if the motherfucker's a 31% shooter or a 41% shooter from 3. They always go on a tear when they do that to us, man. I hate it, but it's just the nature of it, man. It's the nature of it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to get with the program and just keep it pushing, man, on to the next game. You know what I'm saying? I'm never one to trip or cry over spilled milk. Next game, next game, next game is my mentality. You understand what I'm talking about? There he is. Big Baby Sports. He said we lost, though, man. Gave up 146 points. Yeah, no D, man. Facts. Jay the Scorpio. Vando would be a liability in the playoffs. Offensively, I'm very concerned. He's been our best on-ball defender. Yeah. H. Davis, you know what I'm talking about? There goes my guy, my nephew on my right-hand side. You know what I'm talking about? Salute, get those likes up right now. Grab a seat, subscribe to the channel. Follow Mooch Entertainment. Follow Lakers in 5. Follow Laker Girl 36. Grab some popcorn. Hey, he's right, man. He's right. See, I ain't even have to say nothing because he said it for me. You understand what I'm talking about? Tell you, man, I got family over here, man. I'm telling you, I got to say nothing no more. I done got too big. I done got big now. I didn't got to say nothing now. You know, so I got people that say it for me. You understand what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and get off into the box score of it all. Let's go with the Chicago Bulls, man. I'm just going to read their minutes and I'm going to read their points. Now, Here's something to note. The Chicago Bulls had 7 players in double motherfucking digits, man. Double motherfucking digits. And here they go. Let's go ahead and start from the bottom. Look, Taylor Horton Tucker, 3 minutes, no points. Javon Carter, 4 minutes, 2 points. Jalen Smith, 4 minutes, no points. Julian Phillips, 4 minutes, no points. Zach Collins, 18 minutes, 9 points. Okay, now we're about to get to the nitty gritty of it all. Nikola Vucevic, who is actually like I guess now he's their number 2 option because Kobe White's been balling his ass off. But Nikola Vucevic, the guy that I wanted as a center, for obvious reasons, rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. 26 minutes, 12 points. He gave them 12 rebounds, bro. Nikola Vucevic got a double-double yesterday night, even though he didn't play that well. And he made 2 of 3 from the 3. So I'm doing his stats because this is the guy I initially wanted. I still believe that he could do something for us at the center position more than our other centers can. That's just the bottom line. He's going to get you those damn rebounds if he don't get you anything else. He's going to get you a double-double. That's what he's going to do. Now I'm talking about Dalen Terry. He gave you 24 points at 24 minutes and 13 points. Josh Giddey gave you 15 points in 33 minutes. Kevin Huerter, the guy that they got brought over from the Kings for Zach LaVine, and you know what I'm saying? I think Zach LaVine and a couple other people went over and they got a couple other people back. But Kevin Huerter was one of those main guys that got back. He gave him 14 points. He gave him 34 minutes. Okay, now we're getting into the nitty gritty of it all. Matas Buzelis. I hope I said that right. Matas Buzelis. Matas Buzelis gave him 30 minutes, 31 points. The nigga balled out. That's the dude that was in the dunk contest. He ain't no scrub, man. He ain't no scrub, but then we wasn't defending properly. But I'll go give him props. He got 31 points. He did what he did, and he had a very efficient night. What the fuck can I say about it, Joe? Kobe White gave you 36 points in 34 minutes. He had a very, very, very efficient night. This is yet another guy that I wanted. When the opportunity to trade, when the trade talks was coming up, and everybody was given an opportunity to pick who they would want or whatever the case may be, just on the cheap, I said I was the first and only nigga at first to say that, hey, look, man, I'll take Kobe White if we got to give up Austin Reeves. Now, everybody looking at Austin Reeves has been a bigger name than Kobe White or whatever the case may be. Kobe White's not a bona fide star, but Kobe White's better than Austin Reeves. He was better than Austin Reeves when I wanted to pick him. He's better than him now. Just not me talking about Reeves. I'm just saying it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's that athletic guard that can shoot the ball and he can defend. He does everything Reeves don't do or can't do. That's just the bottom motherfucking line. That's why I picked Kobe White. Kobe White and Vucevic, man. I think that they could have really helped us, but it is what it is. We got who we got, and I'm proud of the guys that we do have when they play, when they come out to play. When they don't come out to play, I'm going to critique their motherfucking ass like I'm getting ready to do right now. All right, so let's go over to our Lakers, my Lakers, your Lakers. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go and get with it. We only had 4 people in double digits, right? And the double digits were not really all that impressive. But everybody who could play that was available did play. And here we go. Let's start from the bottom. We got Markieff Morris. He gave you 2 points in 7 minutes. No rebounds, 1 assist. That's all right. He only had 7 minutes. Bronny James gave you 2 points in 7 minutes. Once again, only had 7 minutes. No rebounds, 1 assist. Okay. We got Alex Len, 7 minutes, no points, 1 rebound, no assist. Shake Milton, 7 minutes, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Dalton Connect, 7 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 6 points. Jared Vanderbilt, 11 minutes, no points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Jordan Goodwin, 4 points, 15 minutes, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Louis Hachimura, 18 minutes, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists. Gabe Vincent gave you 6 points in 19 minutes, 3 rebounds, no assists. Dorian Finney-Smith, he gave you 2 points in 21 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. All right. Jackson Hayes, he gave you 10 points. He was actually our fourth leading scorer of the night. He gave you 10 points, 25 minutes, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Okay. And here's something else to note. Nobody on the squad gave you double-digit rebounds. Nobody on the squad gave you double-digit assists. Not even LeBron or Luka, and they played pretty significant minutes. All right, so let's go out and get into it. Austin Reeves, he gave you 34 minutes, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Okay, LeBron James, he gave you 17 minutes and 17 points in 31 minutes, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Not one of his best games, but as we all know, he's gonna actually come back and he's gonna do what needs to be done when the time needs to it needs to be done in. And he wasn't as bad as they made him seem to be. You know what I'm saying? He did have one from the one three-pointer from 1 3-pointer made, and he missed one. So he was 50% for the night. He shot 7 to 16 from the field. That's like 48%, so a little under 50%. So efficient, but not effective. Efficient, but not effective. You know what I'm saying? All right. Luka Dunn, swish. He gave us a bright spot. The only bright spot of the night, really. You know what I'm saying? Reeves did give us pretty really bright spot, too, because he gave us 25 points in 34 minutes. But Luka Doncic gave us 34 points, 32 minutes. He gave us 10 of 18 from the field goal. That's a little bit over 50%. He gave us 8 threes yesterday. 8 threes, 8 of 13. Man, that's well over 50%. He gave us 6 of 8 from the free throw. He gave us 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and he gave us 34 points, y'all. So that's your box scores for the Lakers, man. Not a great game. Very, very unacceptable. We need to do better. Reeves did step up. Luka did step up. LeBron stepped up, but he could have did a little bit better. We know he's coming back, but we needed Rui to step up. Rui is generally our 4th option. We needed him to step up, and we needed all the other guys to come in and do their parts, man. It's unacceptable. We cannot continue to play down to teams that we should beat. But this is why I always say, because this is the NBA, we cannot take any team lightly. We can't. This is why I preach humility, man. This is why I preach, you can have confidence in your team. I got confidence in the team. Who has more confidence than I do. But at the same time, I've been around this game long enough to know, and I am smart enough to know that you cannot cockily go in there thinking I could beat these guys because they only got 30 wins. Or I could beat these guys because they ain't got no star over there. And you see what the fuck happened. It's the same thing with Brooklyn. So we got dusted off by the Bulls. They were 30 and 40 coming into the game. 30 and 40 coming into the game. Far up under 500. And we lost. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this is a lesson to younger, newer fans that are younger or newer than I am in this fandom shit. You cannot take anybody lightly in the NBA. This is the NBA motherfucking A. A team could suck this year, and next year they could turn it around. Right now, they 31 and 40. Next year, they may be 40 and 31. You can't deny or doubt any team. I don't do it. That is foolish. It's foolish pride when you do that. I hear a lot of young people, oh man, we're gonna beat these guys. And I'll be sitting back like the old uncle on the porch, rocking in the rocking chair, like, youngster, you gonna learn. And then when they get proven wrong, they turn around and be like, man, what the fuck happened? I can't believe this happened. And then the old man sitting over there in the corner, like, I told you. You know how I knew that this could happen? Because this is a professional sport. Anything that can happen will happen. That's why I'm neither surprised, shocked, or upset that much when stuff like this happen. We lost. I'm like, we lost. All right, next game. This is when I start to think, and I get a twinge of worry. If we hadn't won the games that we won, if we had to put a cushion, a thick, solid cushion in between us, Pause. Yeah, that don't sound right for some reason. But if we hadn't have gave ourselves a nice, fluffy, solid, thick cushion of wins, if we wasn't so far over 500, then it'd be a twinge of worry. And I said a twinge, not really worrying hard, but a twinge, because we wouldn't be so far removed from, we wouldn't be so far removed away from contention. We'll be at a loss. We'll be, working our way up like we was doing the last couple seasons, coming in from the play-ins, what I'm saying, getting away from the play-ins, and we have to fight and battle, what I'm saying, other bottom feeding teams just to squeak our way into the playoffs. No, we're actually a ranking seeded team. Now, in order for us to stay a ranking seeded team, because the teams behind us is coming up real quick, they're coming up real fast. We have to continue to win the games that we have left on the schedule that we are stamped to win. Now, if you're going by the records of teams, the teams that have lesser records than us, we should be beating these teams. I'm not saying we're going to, but I'm saying we should. Of course, we expect to have hard times with teams over 500 like us, teams that match us. We expect it to happen. And then we also expect to go out there and play our asses off no matter who's in front of us. This loss was unacceptable, but I'm not mad. I'm not scared. It doesn't move my blood pressure up one tick. I ain't worried about shit. Trust me. We about to get into it. All right. So with that being said, let's go to the standings. We're looking at the standings, right? Right now, we're in 4th place. Now, it does help that everybody behind us lost 2. The Nuggets lost. Well, they're in front of us, but the Nuggets lost. The Grizzlies lost. The Warriors lost. Who else lost? Okay, so the Nuggets, the Grizzlies and the Warriors are directly behind us. The Grizzlies lost. The Nuggets lost. Warriors lost. The Nuggets lost. They're ahead of us. The Nuggets only have a half a game up on us, just a half a game. I'm talking about. They're point 620. We're point 614. They're 44 and 27. We're 43 and 27. Now, here's the thing. Tonight, the Nuggets play the Rockets. Guess who I want to win that game? By proxy, I want the Nuggets to lose. And here's why I want the Nuggets to lose. If the Nuggets lose, I don't care about the Rockets going ahead or whatever. That'll put us a full 3 games behind them if they do win. But you know why I don't care about the Rockets? I want them to go ahead and go on up. I want to supplant the Nuggets. I don't care about the Rockets. And we're gonna get into that in a minute too. If the Rockets beat the Nuggets tonight, the Nuggets go to 44 and 27. We go to 43. We still 43 and 27. We go above them temporarily for now, until we see what we can do against the Magic tomorrow. Now we're going to be in Orlando. We better win that game. I'm not saying it's mandatory, but just because we lost in the fashion that we lost in, we better win that game. They're 33 and 38. Now, remember I just told you about records. Doesn't mean anything. We should win that game. But I'm not going to treat Orlando lightly. I'm not going to do it, and y'all shouldn't either. I don't want to hear a motherfucker talking about, oh, man, we gonna beat these dudes because they got a worse record than us. I don't want to hear that shit. If I hear that shit, I'm going to close my ears. I don't want to hear it. Now, remember I was talking about being humble the other day, and motherfuckers was like, no, I'm about to be arrogant. Okay, little one. Y'all niggas better, I'm telling you, be humble. Let's just play these motherfucking games, get to the playoffs, and when we smell blood in the water, then you take off. Keep the same confidence, but don't get cocky. When you get cocky, that's when the universe hears you and be like, all right, motherfucker, bet. I'm telling you, if you ain't gonna listen to nobody, listen to me. I done been here a million times, yo. I done been here a million motherfucking times. Man, when I was a young fan, you couldn't tell me a goddamn thing. I didn't give a fuck who he was playing. I don't care if he was playing Jesus and the 12 Disciples. I didn't care if he was playing Thor and the Avengers. I didn't care if he was playing Superman in the Justice League. I didn't give a fuck who he was playing. The Watchmen. I didn't care who was playing Batman and the Bat Family. I didn't give a shit who he was playing, bro. You could not tell me we wasn't winning shit. We was winning every goddamn game, every playoff, every series, every year getting a chip. And then the years went by and the years humbled me. And I began to understand, hey, there's other people out here that's hungrier than us right now. There's other motherfuckers coming up that's going to be more of a threat to us than we are to them. There's going to be other motherfuckers that's just as competitive or more so competitive than us. That's called wisdom. See, this is what happens when you get old. You get wisdom. Not saying that youth can't be wisdom, but usually when you're young, you're foolish because you think because you're young, you know you know it all, and you think that youthful vigor is going to win all the time. But let me tell you what wins more than youthful vigor. Experience. You ever heard an older person tell you experience is the best teacher? Experience more than likely, most often beats youth. I am living motherfucking proof of that. And everywhere in life, bro, experience more than likely, most matter of factly beats youth. There's an old saying, it's a broom. A new broom can sweep up dust, but an old broom know where the dirt is. A new broom can sweep up dust, but an old broom knows where all the dirt is. What am I saying, y'all? Let me break it down for you right quick. This is Major's lesson 101. This is another one of my this is Professor Mage teaching you a lesson right quick, a lesson on life. What I mean by when I say that statement, a new broom can sweep up dirt and dust. It sweep up dust. An old broom knows where all the dust is. What am I saying? It's this simple, ladies and gentlemen. A new broom has no dust in between its fibers, in between its straws, right? Because it's a new broom. It has to get the dust. As it's sweeping up dust, it's now collecting dust. It's collecting particles and stuff like that. But an old broom can still sweep up the dust that's in front of it, but it has dust within the straws and the fibers of the broom. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's dust already there. So I say it again. A new broom could sweep up dust, but an old broom know where all the dirt and dust is. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Tell that to one of your friends. It's going to blow their mind. They're going to think you're a motherfucking professor. Like, oh my God, how did you learn that? Don't tell them where you got it from. I don't want no props. You know what I'm talking about? You say, you know what? A wise person told me that. And then make them think about it. Tell them to go home and dwell on it. And then come back and call me in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So look, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Right now, we're 4th seed. The Nuggets is 3rd seed. The Rockets is 2nd seed. And the Thunder, nobody's catching them. I don't even like talking about those motherfuckers. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands, I don't care who the Lakers face, man. I don't care. I just don't want to drop to the 6th position. Right now, we're 2.5 games ahead of the Warriors. We're only a half a game ahead of the Grizzlies. Those are the 2 guys behind us. So we're 2.5 games out of 6th place. We're 3 games out of 7th place. I don't want to drop further than 6. If we drop to 6, fine. But I don't want to drop any further than that, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we got to win these next games. And as it stands right now, we've already played 70 games. We have 12 games left. Let me go ahead and get to the chat before I keep going. You know what I'm saying? If I keep going. Let's see. Big Baby Sports says, I'm still upset about the game. I hate losing like that. Hey, man. I do too. But what we do, man, we shake it off. We shake it off. We dust ourselves off. We get back out there and ball like we supposed to. Hit that like button and subscribe, Baby Sports says. There he is. That's still go my guy. You know what I'm saying? H. Davis says, I still believe. Hey, Jada Scorpio, facts. Those wins we piled up are helping us stay in the mix. That's right. You know what I'm talking about? Right, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Go James, my cousin. He's laughing at me again. I don't know what I did, but he's laughing at me. Lakers all day. The Bulls wanted it more than us last night. Hey, facts. You know what I'm saying? We have to play better. That is true. That's true. So with 70 games in, we have 12 games to go, right? Starting with the Magic, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a 4-game road trip. Now, the last 4-game road trip we had, we went 0-4. Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you that's not happening again. We owe the Magic an ass beating. They beat us early in the season. We owe the Pacers a whooping. We should beat those. We should beat the Magic. We should beat the Pacers, and we better beat the Bulls on Thursday, the 27th. We owe them they beat us. We owe them an ass beating in Chicago. An ass beating. Now, I don't care. People are like, oh man, they beat us by 30. We gotta beat them by 30. No. Fuck all that pretty shit. I just want to win the goddamn game. And I want to win it emphatically, because there is no way we should have let them dudes come in here and put up the numbers that they put up. I promise you, they will not score 142 points again, 146 points again. I promise you that won't happen again. I promise you that won't happen again. And I promise you, they ain't blowing us out, because we're going to win that motherfucking game. As a matter of fact, them son of a bitches would be lucky if they crack 100. I'm calling it right now. We got that W. So mark it down. So we would not go 0-4 on this 4-game split, road split. We're not going for 0-4. We're going to get those W's, but we better beat the Magic, better beat the Pacers, we better beat the Bulls, and we better beat the Grizzlies. Now, remember I was telling y'all about the two most important games that we have left in March. Guess what? We play those two most important games one after the other. So the first game we play is the Grizzlies. Then we play the Rockets to end out March. But we play the Rockets at Crypto. Now, the Rockets are a hot-ass team, but we do not want them to make us into one of their memes. We do not want to be a part of their long win streak, whatever the case may be. We should beat them. Even if we don't catch them, I want to beat them. Beat them, and the Grizzlies are the two most important games to edge out March, y'all. Before we get into April, who we got to play back-to-back. We got to play another back-to-back. The Warriors at our house, and then the Pelicans the very next day on April the 4th at our house. Okay? Those should be W's. Now, we play the Thunder after that on April 6th. Then we turn around and play them again on April 8th. I want to get both of those W's. I believe we can beat them. I'm not afraid of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander like everybody else is. Not scared of this dude. I don't know why motherfuckers fear him. We had their number last year. We can stop these motherfuckers, man. They ain't nothing. I'm not worried about the Mavericks. I'm not worried about the Rockets, really, and I'm not worried about the Trailblazers. That's how we're going to end it, y'all. We'll end it with the Trailblazers on April 13th. Now, let me get back to the Rockets right quick. I have to express something. With the Rockets. I've been hearing people starting to kind of tremble at the Rockets. Oh, man, the Rockets, they're young and they're youthful and they're this and they're that and they're this and they're that. Let me tell y'all something right quick. All this regular season shit, hey, man, it look good. You know what I'm talking about? It's like going to a buffet. Man, you go in there, you like, smells good in here. Oh, look, it look good. Look at that meatloaf over there, them buttery rolls over there, and you got the chicken over there, and everything looks and smells exquisite, right? Until you taste the shit. Then you're like, oh, wait. Hey, the rolls look buttery and shiny from here. This motherfucking shit tastes like plaster of Paris. The chicken looked golden brown and fried to crispy perfection. You could tell they got the paprika, got the pepper flakes in it and all that shit. Then you go to bite into it, it's bland as a motherfucker. Then the green beans look delicious. They got sausages cut off of them, ham, turkey neck cut off of that motherfucker, smoked. And then that's the way it looked. But then when you go to taste it, green beans are cold. The ham ain't cooked all the way. The meat is still raw. You got meatloaf over there. You say, oh, man, the meatloaf look good. It look like you got barbecue sauce all over it. It look tasty, steam coming up off of it. And then when you get upon closer inspection, you get a close look at it, and you say, oh, man, the barbecue sauce is coagulated. You got grease at the bottom of the goddamn pan. And then when you bite into the meatloaf, holy shit, it's still pink inside that motherfucker. So I don't give a fuck about what look good. Is it good? It looks good. Regular season. I can understand why you'd be lulled into believing that it looks good, that it is good because it's the regular season. In the playoffs, it is a different animal. And here's most reason why it's a different animal. The level of play changes. The style of play changes. The speed of play changes. No more free throw merchantry in the fucking playoffs. These teams that's been getting by free throws and all of this shit, that shit is about to be cut in half. These teams playing at a super high, fast pace, that shit is about to be cut in half. What can you do in the half court? What can you do upon close proximity of a motherfucker that's all up in your grill? And the referee he done swallowed the whistle. He ain't calling shit. You have to damn near get killed for him to call something. You almost broke your leg. Oh, no foul. Keep playing. You got hit by a car. No foul. Keep playing. You got clothesline, rock bottom, speared, gored. Keep playing. You got pedigreed, last ride. You got choke slam. Keep playing. Every WWE move you can name on a motherfucker. Keep playing. You have to get shot for a motherfucker to be like, oh, man, that's a foul. And it ain't even a flagrant foul. That's just a regular ass foul. Go to the line for two. You got to damn near get shot in a vital area of your body for these motherfuckers to call that goddamn whistle. And us being the Lakers, they don't call that motherfucker in the regular season. In the preseason, they don't. So you already know in the playoffs, man, they really about to swallow that whistle. You know why? That's in our favor. Good, motherfuckers, because now we get to play physical like we want to. Play physical like we want to. Yeah, bitch, you can't rely on that fucking free throw no more. Uh-huh. Try to bring that shit in if you want to. That motherfucker is going to the shadow realm, and I'm taking a couple of your fingers off with it. Let's get back to that type of basketball. That's what the playoffs gives us. Regular season, niggas can be pretty, float through the air, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, shoot all these motherfucking free throws, 37 free throws a game. But when it comes time to really play ball, the playoffs will separate the boys from the men. That's the bottom line, y'all. That's the bottom motherfucking line. Now I'm talking about Lakers all day said the Bulls wanted it more. We have to play better. That's facts. That's facts. Yesterday, though, it's no excuse for us to lose. We have to beat everyone. Yeah, facts. Taryn Iser, man, welcome to the show. I ain't seen you in a minute. Said hopefully the Lakers got a defensive and turnover wake-up call from the Bulls. Yes. I hope they did, man. I hope they did because they definitely need to wake up for what they did, man. They definitely need a kick in the pants to get to help them put things back into perspective, man. Because as of late, they haven't been doing themselves any justice with that. But hopefully they can come back into their own and see what we can do for the later games. Lakers all day said we're beating the OKC and the Rockets. We have the size. We have more size than both of them. Also, we got the experience. I'm hearing motherfuckers talking about the Houston Rockets like we scared of these. But I had to tell niggas several times. I said, man, we ain't. Y'all niggas are sounding scared of the Rockets. We ain't scared of no mother. Who they got over there? Like, come on, man. Like, do y'all really think that LeBron and Luka is gonna let the motherfucking young ass Rockets do any goddamn thing? Who they got over there? Jalen Green? No stars, man, bro. If we let those motherfuckers intimidate us, bro, we can't say that we as bad as we think we are. There's no fucking way. That's like a fucking a pigeon going to an eagle, and the pigeon got like 3 of his pigeon homies around. Go to the eagle, say, you know what, man, we rule the skies now. And the eagle said, you know what, pigeons, y'all got it. It's 3-on-1. You got it. Y'all win because it's 3 of y'all versus 1 of me. Do y'all know how big the motherfucking American bald eagle is? The motherfucking wingspans is like my body. The motherfuckers stand up, they're like 4 feet tall, 35-inch foot wingspan. They can swoop down, they can grip and they can crush human bones. What the fuck is 3 pigeons gonna do to a motherfucking eagle? We eagles. These niggas is pigeons. Now, I'm not putting them down like in a cocky way. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they're not an NBA team. I'm not saying they're not a viable team. In the regular season, they're doing great. But I fully believe that they cannot see us come the playoffs, y'all. I don't give a fuck with nobody. You can't convince me otherwise. You can't pay me enough for me to believe that these motherfuckers is going to be a big time threat to us, and niggas walk around here parading like we scared of these motherfuckers. Oh, man, the Houston Rockets. Man, fuck them. Nobody worried about them. Nigga, we got LeBron. We got Luka. We got AR. Our third option is just is almost as good as their fucking first option. Get the fuck out of here if you niggas think that the Houston Rockets scare us. Man, come on, bro. And then as far as OKC is concerned, now they do got a star over there, a bona fide star in Shai Gilgeous, but he just one man. The last time we played them, what we do to him? He wasn't that impactful. He ain't immortal. That nigga ain't Jordan or LeBron. We can stop him, or at least slow him down. Then who else they got? Chet Holmgren. Yeah, he's 7'9" with a 47-foot wingspan, but nobody give a fuck. What kind of numbers he putting up this year? Nigga, Jackson Hayes cancel him out, man. They'll cancel each other out. I'm talking about he ain't all that. Then the other dude they got, Jalen Williams. Oh wow. Whoopty-doo. The fuck? Luka better than him. Then who else they got? Lou Dort? Like, come on, man. Put Dorian Finney-Smith on that motherfucker. Then they got my white nephew, you know what I'm talking about? AC. Everybody in the Laker Nation love AC. But I'm sorry, AC. But we got something for you too. Ain't nobody worried about the motherfucking Thunder. It looks good for the season. The Houston Rockets look good for the season. But when it comes to the playoffs is where the big dogs come out. This is where we transfer from boys to men. Right now, those guys are boys. We're men. Men. We coming into the game. We got Timberland boots on. We got do-rags on. We got with a cigarette in our ear. We got fucking baggy ass sweatpants on with one leg up on them and one leg down on them. Got the Timberland boots untied. We got the motherfucking. We come in there. All you gonna smell it. We got blunt wrappers all over the bathroom floor. The locker room is all fucked up. We got Hennessy bottles and Dulce bottles all around. That motherfucker. Somebody left a bottle of Don Julio out. Probably that nigga Vando left a bottle of Don Julio out over there in the urinals area. Nigga, we niggas around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? We got Luka acting like a nigga, AR acting like a nigga. Them niggas stepping in there, man, with black Air Forces on. They coming in there. They got that gangster ass walk. Niggas got some corduroy house shoes on in that motherfucker, man. This nigga Jackson Hayes came in with a full body Dickie suit. You know what I'm saying? Then he got a wave cap on with no hat on that motherfucker, and he tied it around in the back. And then this nigga Don't Connect got a Tupac bandana wrapped around and tied that motherfucking shit in the front. Nigga, we gangsters around this motherfucker. Ain't nobody scared of no goddamn kids, no children. The Houston children and the OKC kids. You know what OKC stand for? You know what I'm saying? OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers are 5. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody give a fuck. Nigga, Houston Rockets, Spacely Sprockets, Hot Pockets, nigga. Lakers in 5. Everybody worried about these motherfuckers, man. I'm talking about Denver Nuggets, Chicken McNuggets, Wendy's Nuggets, nigga. Lakers are 5. Ain't nobody worried about these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. What they saying down here in the chat, man? My cousin said, hey, man, meatloaf and Hawaiian rolls. Lord have mercy. Hey, that shit do sound fire, though, right now. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm talking about? Taryn Iser said, we seen regular season juggernauts flame out in the playoffs. However, do y'all think OKC is the real deal? Yep, I just said it, Taryn Iser. No, they're not the real deal. Regular season, great team. No, not the real deal. Ain't nobody worried about them motherfuckers. That's my answer. I don't know if everybody else, anybody can answer. Answer the question that Taryn Iser put out there. He said, however, do y'all think OKC is the real deal? No, they're not the real deal. Now, do I put them Out of sorts? No, I don't put them out of sorts. I don't put them down. But they're not the real deal. They cannot see us in a 7-game series. They cannot see it. They may get lucky and get a game or two, but they cannot see us. By the end of it all, we will have beat them. That's the bottom line. My cousin said, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please, man, put the praying hands. You know, somebody put the praying hands, man. You really got to listen to them. Forget the words they say. Look at the symbols that they put. Terran Iser said, man, y'all really think a full-strength Laker team is on the level of OKC? Yeah, we do think that. Oh, yeah. We do think that. Y'all really think – that's another question, y'all. Do y'all really think a full-strength Laker team is on the level of OKC and Boston and Cleveland? Yeah, I think that. I certainly do. Terran Iser, nice to hear you, Major. Thank you, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. I assume you're leaving? Man, have a good day out there. Be safe and be blessed, bro. Thank you for showing to the channel. Lakers all day. Major, the Laker players are not scared of them guys that are talking about the OKC and the Rockets. They're scared of them. Yeah, facts. Man, we got Austin and LeBron. We got Luka. We got Rui. We got Vando. We got DK4. We got Gabe Smith. We're beating all of them. Hey, I believe it. Jada Scorpio. Hey, Jada Scorpio. Unc speaking of free throw merchant. How concerned are you about Reeves and Luka? They will be hunted every time they need to score a bucket. See, here's the thing. Luka can score regardless. Reeves is going to have to step up. Reeves is going to be our catalyst. He's going to be our dark horse. Everything we do is contingent upon what Reeves can do when it's his time, because we know that they're going to hunt them. See, hunting Luka won't mean anything because Luka can't pass out of a hunt. He can pass. And Luka can score from wherever, anytime, any place. We just need Luka to get on the heater and be crazy. Go James, he said, the Houston teenager. You know what I'm talking about? The Houston teenager. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they call it. You know, H. Davis. No, they're not the real deal. H. Davis says they're not the real deal. Hey, man. And if H. Davis says it, hey, must be true. You know what I'm talking about? That dude's words is the gospel. Fuck what I'm saying. If you really want to know how I really feel, ask my damn nephew, H. motherfucking Davis. You understand? Lakers all day says, Terran, OKC is too small for the Lakers. Yep. Jada Scorpio says, hell yeah. Yes, Terran. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate it. H. Davis says you got another sub. Monk. Hey, man, 73 subs, yo. Hey, man, keep it going. Y'all like me. Y'all really, really like me. I didn't even know y'all felt that way about your boy. Hey, keep it going, man. I know I be getting on here talking shit, but it's all in love. You already knew what Unc was going to get up here and do. Y'all know I don't take no shit off nobody. I'm going to tell you like the fuck it is. You understand what I'm talking about? Cuzzo says most def on the level. Most def on the level, especially with the new deep. Yep. Additions to the squad. HD. You know what I'm talking about? What it do, Goat James? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I got 11 likes. Hey, man, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all really showing that y'all like it, brother, man. I really do appreciate that. I know we ain't really got nothing going on in Laker Nation right now, no games or anything. So I appreciate y'all coming over here, looking at your uncle and listening to your uncle, man. You know what I'm saying? Spit that knowledge and then give you a good laugh at the same time. So that's where we at with it, man. That's where we at with it. I wanted to get off into, just letting everybody know, be encouraged. Don't worry about nothing, man. We have 12 games left to go. Now, I'm going to ask y'all a question before I head up out of here, man. In 12 games, because I know how I feel, in 12 games, what do y'all think we could go in 12 games? Now, I'm going to set the tone for y'all. I say realistically, right now we have 43 wins. I want us to crack 50 wins. So it takes seven wins. We'd have to win 7 times to get to 50. So just to be fair, I'm going to say we go 7-5 in 12 games. The last 12 games that we have, where do y'all think we go with it, y'all? Remember, it's got to equal 12 games. So in 12 games, I'm saying we go 7-5 for a record of 50-32, like I've been saying all along. What do y'all say? What do y'all say down there in the comments and down there in the chat, man? What y'all say? In 12 games that we have left, What's the record in that 12-game span that y'all would give us? I say I'll say 7-5. That equals 12. 7 wins, 5 losses. That equals 12. What do y'all say? And then I'll read it. Okay. Jay the Scorpio says 8-4. Oh, that'll be my second pick. David says 8-4. Cuzzo says about 7-5. You know, I expect him to say that. We family after all. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Lakers all day says 8-0. No. Once again, listen. We have 12 games left. 12 games. What do you think we'll do in 12 games, Lakers all day? That's 8 games. Remember, we have 4 games left. So are you saying we'll go 8-4? Because 8-0 means there's only 8 games. It has to equal 12 games. What do we do in 12 games? Lakers all day. Goat James says 8-0. I'm weak, bro. Listening. What I always say, y'all. Can somebody finish that phrase for me, man? Listening is a what? What does Uncle Mage always say? Your cousin always say, your big brother always say. Listening is a what? Listening is a what? Let's see how well y'all know your boy, man. Let's see who's gonna answer it first. I'm always telling y'all one of my many phrases that I tell y'all up here, man. One of my many phrases, what I always say when it comes to listening. Listening is a what? Listening is key. That's true. That's true. But it's a specific way that I say it. I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to understand what it means when I say that. When I say it, listening is a key. That's one. But what am I always saying? Listening is a what? Come on, Chris. I know. There you go. I knew my damn cousin would get. God damn, I don't even know what I asked the question. I knew he would get it. Listening is a necessity as well. But Chris got it, y'all. I always say on Lakers and 5, my little brother channel, I always say listening is an art. Listening is an art. Now, what do I mean by listening is an art? When you're looking at art, right? Let's just take a painting for instance. More often than not, the painting might express something to you and something different to somebody else. But the meaning might be the same. Let me say that again. I'm looking at a painting. You're looking at a painting. Somebody asks us to express what we feel about the painting. I may say something, and then you may say something different than what I said, but we're both looking at the painting. That's called perspective. I'm looking at the painting from my perspective, and I can describe what I'm seeing from my perspective, and then you're looking at it from your perspective, and you can describe what you're seeing from your perspective. Listening is the same thing. If somebody's telling you something, and you hear it, and then the next guy hear it, they may interpret it different, but what's the common denominator? They both listen. See what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this art on the wall. You're looking at the art on the wall. You might express it differently how you see it. I may express it differently how I'm seeing it. But what's the common denominator? It's still considered art. It's a painting. That's the one thing we're both right about. You may have your perspective. I have my perspective. But the one thing we can both agree on that's the same is that not a painting on that wall? That is the base foundation of it all. Well, that's what listening is all about. If I'm saying something to somebody and you hear me and the next person hear me, y'all may interpret it differently. But what are you guys both doing? You're both listening. That's why I say listening is an art. If it went over your head, don't worry about it. I does this daily. I'm giving y'all knowledge and information, young people. Listen. So by the time you get to my age, man, get to where I'm at, y'all niggas can spew the same knowledge out to these youngsters out here, man, and get them in line, get them right. At least get them thinking, become a critical thinker. Because in order to become a critical thinker, you have to be an excellent listener. Let me say that again, because that's a bar. In order to become a critical thinker, you have to be an excellent listener. Don't just hear. Hearing and listening is two different things. When you hear something, you in the kitchen, you hear something fall in the living room, you be like, hey, what's that? I heard that. But then you stay in the kitchen. You don't do anything about what you heard. But listening, you heard something. Boom. Something hit the floor. You in the kitchen. Damn, what the hell was that? I heard it. And then you go investigate it. That's the difference between listening and hearing. When you hear something, it just, I heard it. You heard the sound. You heard it. And you did nothing about it. If somebody give you advice, you be like, hey, I hear you, Mage. But you don't do anything. You don't take heed to none of that advice. But a person listening to me would hear and then take heed to it. That's the difference between listening and hearing. When you hear something, it's just audible. You hear it, boom, that's it. You do nothing about it. But listening is hearing and then heeding. Hearing and then taking heed to what you heard. That's what listening is, y'all. So Lakers all day. Don't be discouraged. Your record, 12-5. I mean, 12 in 12 games. Where do you think we go? If you're not there, I'm going to assume he means 8-4, y'all. So that's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. All right. So Chris got that right. He got listening as an art form. He got that right. And then Jada Scorpio says facts on. All right. That's enough of the lesson for the day, man. I know y'all didn't hear me coming here to teach and preach today. We just wanted to talk about the Lakers. But thank y'all for showing up to the channel, man. Hit that likes and subscribe button on your way in. If you haven't hit it on your way in, hit it on your way going out. Please go subscribe to Lakers in 5 channel. That's my brother channel, man. Please go over there and join, become a member, like I'm a member. And you know what I'm saying? Get your talk on, man. Go over there and give your take. Please subscribe to Mooch Entertainment. That's his movie review, movie trailer channel. Man, go over there and check it out. Very entertaining stuff over there. Shout out to everybody that showed up to the channel today. I appreciate it. I ain't got no more views right now. I think that lesson ran everybody away, man. I told y'all I don't just talk about Lakers stuff over here. You're dealing with an intelligent motherfucker. So every now and again, I'm gonna teach you some shit. I'm supposed to. OGs is supposed to teach the young G's some new shit, man. But I appreciate everybody for showing up to the channel. As I like to leave y'all always, peace and blessings to everybody that showed up to the channel. Go out there and be a blessing to somebody today. I hope that somebody blesses you tremendously. All right, peace. Major Level Mafia, we out.